So we're going to do another England Gambit here, and in this particular case, I believe that we're going to try to win very quickly. So let's go without further ado to the analysis. We'll turn on our engine, and we're going to play another strong player. These are standard England Gambit moves, and this is played very commonly, I'd say at least half the time against me. Queen to d5 and f6 appears to be the appropriate response here. So we recapture. These are standard moves. Now, the computer likes queen to b3, which does create some issues for black, but it's handleable. He retreats back, which is almost as good according to the computer. Now we start seizing control of the middle, and now we're beginning to get equality. Computer likes bishop to f5. I pin, so that does give white a slight edge, but I don't really see much of one. And now what we have basically is black's a pawn down, and if we play carefully, it's a fairly even game, and we're just waiting for white to go slightly awry. So that's a very passive move. It's interesting that the computer wants me to capture that. I've come to the conclusion that this retreat's a good move, so especially if he's already moved his white squared bishop where it's not going to pin on b5. So that gives us more mobility for our dark squared bishop. Now we move our bishop into attacking position. It's recommending now that he develop normally, which he doesn't do, and instead of capturing, which the machine wants us to do, we play the highly dubious move h5, which amazingly the computer says results also in an even game. But that computers are really good, and they understand a lot of things we don't, such as the follow-ups. So now we're going to begin to get the edge. It says knight to e4 was the right move, and now with the correct move of knight to h4, white seizes control of the game a little bit. There are things in store for that as well. I'm not sure that's the best move. So the fact is that we're still not really compelled to take. So he didn't move knight to h4. He moved his king in the corner, and now to add insult to injury, instead of moving knight to e4, which looks like an appropriate pressure-making move, I simply move my queen over where it looks like now it's really double attacking the h-pawn, which is the purpose of that move. And now, look, computer finally agrees. It says that I've made a good move, and that I'm really going after that h-pawn, and he can really not afford to take it. So he's supposed to move knight to h4 here, which he doesn't do. I'd still get an advantage simply by moving my queen back to d7. Now we begin to get a more of a decisive advantage, and I'm sure that, yes, I took. And now it appears that white's lost. So he can't really take that. He's got to move knight and f to d4, and then lots of things happen. We have this entire battery aimed at white's king side. And just look at how few moves we've made here, and white is profoundly and grotesquely lost in this position. So he takes, and now queen checks, and this is going to result in a mate. And we don't have to play out the rest of the game. The game only lasts a couple more moves. So, you know, what we do is we bridge a rook, basically, or as they call it these days, a rook lift. So there's nothing you can do to stop mate. If he moves the knight anywhere but e5 where it gets taken, he gets mated on h7, or h2 that is. So that's the end of this game, and it was a good advantage for black at a certain point, and very aggressive play, and the England Gambit does have its benefits.